Hey Kimochis kids, it's Mr. Taylor back with you for another Kimochis lesson. Now right off the bat, we're going to go ahead and give a drum roll on our desks or laps for our Kimochis military working dog. Now everybody give me a drum roll. And here he is. Here's Hero. Now Hero and I want to talk about the fact that you are all military kids. That is something that you all have in common. Each of you has at least one service member parent in your family. And boys and girls, I want you to know that from now on in my video lessons, when I say service member or service member parent, I am meaning the person in your family who is in the military. That may be different for each of you. It may be your dad, mom, stepdad, stepmom, uncle, aunt, brother, sister, grandparent, and there's many others that it may be in your family. So when I say service member or service member parent, you can think about that person or people in your family who serve in the military. I want to briefly discuss a few positives and challenges to being a military child. And remember, challenges are things that make it a little harder. Now, I want to make sure that I say that because we are all different or unique, not all or not every military child or family is going to agree that a specific thing is a positive or challenge. And or they may identify other positives and or challenges that we do not even mention in this lesson because we are only going to mention a few. Lastly, there are certainly times where something may be both a positive and challenge in different ways. Now, with that said, there are some positives of being a military child that may make you feel grateful. And here's how you spell the word grateful, and here's what grateful may look like. A couple of these positives may include experiencing culture. Military children and families have the unique opportunity to travel across our country and the globe from duty station to duty station. While all of this moving around can be stressful, it also allows kids to interact with different people and cultures. You may also get the opportunity to see famous places, landmarks, and museums, and taste different foods. Another positive is that it helps us to be adaptable and resilient. Because many military children and families move around frequently, it may make it easier for them to embrace change. By this, we mean it may be easier for them to make new friends and find new favorite places to go, foods to eat, and or activities to enjoy. This also reminds us that we want to be respectful and kind to our new friends and classmates who have just recently moved to our community and school. There also may be challenges that military children and families experience. And these challenges may make you feel uncomfortable. And here's how you spell the word uncomfortable. And here's what uncomfortable may look like. A couple challenges may include moving and saying see you later to others. When military children and families move or PCS, they may feel a little stressed because all of their belongings will be packed up and shipped to a new place. You may move on from a place that you have really enjoyed living in, and you may have to say see you later to friends and families that you have grown close to. Another challenge would be military duty. There may be times when your service member may have to work late, or they do not get back home until late hours, or you do not see them in the morning or all night. They may also go on a big adventure just like Hero. Or in other words, they may have military duty such as a long training or deployment. When they are gone for a longer training or deployment, you may miss them and wish that they could be at home with you. I want you to know that over the next few weeks, we are going to talk about what's going on for a military family like yours when your service member prepares to leave for a military duty. Again, a deployment is an example of a military duty. Also, when they are away on a military duty, When they have a short break from military duty, sometimes this is called R&R, which means rest and relaxation. Also, you may be preparing for them to return from military duty for a longer period of time. And lastly, there is the time after your service member returns home from military duty. That's when they are home with you. Now, as we wrap up this lesson, I want to say thank you for being Kimochis kids by being respectful, responsible, kind, and resilient. We hope that you take care, and we will see you next time. Kimochis kids.